Good afternoon, teacher. Good afternoon, teachers. My name is Dung Sun Ming. I'm from class Human Resource, and today is my present. I will present my workshop tool. The company I chosen is FWD. Uh, FWD is the insurance company in Vietnam. The reason I choose FWD because FWD have many insurance products that can have bring many benefits for the people who buy insurance. And insurance is the tool for people to saving money. First, the changing of business operations in FWD. I think is artificial intelligence invariably conjures up visions of self-driving vehicles, obliging personal assistants and intelligent robots. AI's effects on how companies operate is as much transformational as its impact on such products. So Google has begun to collect and analyze the candidate and employee data to make more data-driven recruitment and selection decisions by Harris in 2011. Moreover, Bank of America, in collaboration with Humanities, has begun to analyze data from various mediums, such as cell phones and emails, social media, and motion sensors to aid in making workforce decisions. So that is the industry of 4.0H. Second is requirements of the workforce. About first is business knowledge, is capacity to understand competitive issues impacting the business like markets, products, technologies, process, and to understand how business can create profit and values. Second is customer orientation, is ability in viewing issues from the perspective of customer. Finally is effective communications, is the ability to provide both verbal and written information clearly, consistently, and persuasively. And notice is number 4 is credibility and integrity. To work what you talk, act with integrity in all business transaction and honors personal commitments. Number 5 is systemic perspective, the ability to view problems and issues in the context of the bigger picture and understand the interrelationship among subcomponents. Number 6 is negotiations and conflict resolution skills, the capacity to reach agreement and consensus in spite of different goals and priority. About the question how HIM shows strengths in recruitment and selection of WD, I think this different way as company can do recruitment. About the internals is intrinsic and relative. About external, first about source and considers organization source intermediaries. Second is sources considered. Chief is recruitment events and campus recruiting. So the way to do the selection is, I think, is screening interview, selection test, interviewing candidates, team or individuals interviews, background verification, and reference checks. But I think this first way have strength and weakness of selections. First, the strength of screening interview is identifying applicant skill. About selection stat is test the important knowledge needed about the interview. Is I think it's no clear right or wrong any answer in many cases. And the last is team or individual interview is objective opinions about the weakness of screening interview. Is required smartphone or computer. I think is inconvenient. So about the selection test is maybe cannot success on job because it's hard to you can know about the interviews. But interviewer is I think is wasting time. And the last is team or individuals interview is I think is simply logistic. About the question how human resource management should strengths, I think they should increase the quality of employees, increase profits, create the website to attract employees, not only customer, and exploit professional agency and social network. The last is invest in a vocational school or a college. And the last evaluates the strength and weakness. I think the realities is no organization police get up to speed faster and unfairness. About the social media, we can the company can choose high the top level employees, large scale of candidates, and take time to classify the quality of employees. About the creating of selection stat, we should the company should determine the applicant's knowledge or proficiency levels. About the interviewing candidates, I think is understand and evaluate the ability. So the university should, I think graduates need a clear idea of the career purpose. They need mental and practical tools for fast-changing careers in the gig economy, where full-time, long-term employment is rare. They need tools and practice to create and run the small business that drive economic growth. To achieve this, I think university need to use the deep knowledge of research to reinvent both the curriculums and the way they develop they deliver it. Thanks for watching.